I think I'm gonna take the glasses off, but I can't see. Today I'm gonna do a get to know me type of video. I went on Instagram and asked people to ask me questions, and I honestly got a lot of them. I was kind of shocked. I'm gonna go through all of them and try to answer as many as I can. I know a lot of people that watch me do know me, but I also know that there's some people who may not know me, or people who don't know me as well as others. I thought that this would be a good time for y'all to kind of get to know me a little better and get to know who you're watching. So I kind of sectioned my questions out. The first few questions, like 1 or 2 questions, are about why I got into YouTube, what made me want to do it. The second section of questions is more about me and random questions kind of that I wanted to answer. Then the last section is geared towards school, college, Georgia State. So let's get into it. So first question, name and birthday. My name is Nyla, but everybody says Nyla, so it's Nyla Blackman. My birthday was last week. It's July 3rd. If you didn't watch my birthday vlog, then you're kind of lame, but y'all should know that already, hopefully. Getting more into the YouTube stuff. What made me want to start YouTube? It's kind of crazy, kind of dumb. I think I posted, I don't know what happened, but this boy that I know from school, he hit me up one day and he was like, "You're cute, why don't you create content?" And I was like, is it really that easy? Like, am I just overthinking everything? Because before then, a lot of people last year were asking me, was I gonna start a YouTube when going to school? And I was like, no, that's just not my thing. Like, I don't want to post on YouTube. I don't want to be on social media like that as far as creating content. But when he said that, I was just thinking about how unserious it is. Like, it's serious, but it's really unserious. And getting into it, I was making it a lot harder than it had to be. So when he said that, I started thinking about it for real. And then I was about to go to Jamaica. So I was like, that would be a perfect time to get started. So yeah, he low-key got me into it, I'm not gonna lie. He got me into thinking about it, and then I made it happen. So kudos to him. Let's thank him for that. Do I want to be a content creator, or is this just for fun? If it were to happen, I'd be completely okay with that, but right now it's just for fun. Now we're getting into the questions that are more about me. So first question, how's life going? Life is good right now, a little too good. I don't know what's happening, but this has been a really good summer for me. So yeah, life is good. Summer recap. I've had a low-key busy summer. I got out of school in April, so I came back home. At the beginning of May, I started working at my grandparents' law firm. So I did that from May to end of June. Also went to Jamaica during that time, and I went back to Atlanta. Both videos are on my channel. Go watch them. With all that, I'm also taking real estate courses right now. It was kind of really hard to manage for me, so I stopped working. Now I'm just trying to finish my courses. Once I do that, I'll go back to work. In August, when school starts, I'll take my test and hopefully get my real estate license. Praying, fingers crossed. As far as the rest of the summer, I have about a month left. So yeah, this has been a good summer, busy summer. Yeah. Goals for the rest of the year. These are goals that I want to accomplish within the next year and a half. I actually did this not too long ago. My first goal, post on YouTube consistently. That's kind of what I'm getting into. But Instagram and TikTok, I definitely want to post more, but I have to know to not take it so seriously. Like, it's not that serious. Get real estate license, I just told y'all about that. Then I want to sell a house within the next year. Hopefully I'll have at least one house sold. That's my goal. I want to have at least one house sold by the end of 2025. Start another stream of income. Creating multiple streams of income for myself is really big for me right now, because I really want to be set. Make president's list. I did last year, so I want to make president's list again. I'd at least have ever amount of money to my savings account. I don't want to say what specifically, because I don't want y'all to pocket watch it. No, I'm just talking. I might have already done that, but I'm not 100% sure. My last one is keep however much amount in both accounts. Those are my goals for the rest of the year and then going into next year. What's my major / dream job? My major right now is entrepreneurship. I'm getting a minor in English. My dream job, as of right now, I want to do entertainment law. If I get into selling, really get into real estate, I might consider real estate law, because that way I can just do everything for myself, start to finish. So I got a lot of questions regarding my relationship status, which I expected. Like, I expected that to come eventually. At least for right now, I really don't plan on bringing my relationship or whatever relationship I might be in to YouTube. And like, that's not something I really want to create content based on. Right now, I'm more focused on different things regarding me, what I'm doing, especially trying to build my YouTube up. I just don't want to bring that, you know, into this space right now. These next few questions are like regarding relationships. Opinion on 50-50 relationships. I'm not looking for anybody to take care of me, especially right now, the age, college students, high school students. I don't see how people expect for boys to take care of them at the age. Like, if we go out on dates, you get this day, okay, cool, I'm gonna get the next day. Like, it's more of like, if you got me, I got you. Ideal first date. I really don't think I have an ideal first date, to be honest. I'm not somebody that requires much, so whatever's cool with me. Dream wedding. I do think about it, but I don't know. I know I'd want to have a wedding by a beach, but not on the beach. I really don't want a big wedding, but something cute, something intimate. I want it to really be about me and whoever I'm with. Okay, now we're getting out of the relationship stuff. Everywhere I've been to in and outside of the United States. Outside of the United States, I've been to France, Italy, South Africa, Canada, Mexico, and Jamaica. So I've been to 6 countries so far. Inside the United States, I really couldn't tell you everywhere that I've been. Trips off rip. I know I've been to Texas, California, Nevada, Louisiana, Tennessee, Georgia, Florida, Massachusetts, Pennsylvania. I can't tell you every state that I've been to because I honestly don't know, but I do travel a lot. And then my dream location, I have 3 at the moment. I really want to go to Greece right now. I want to go to Hawaii, and I want to go to Tokyo. Those are my top 3 right now. Advice to my younger self and advice to my future self. Advice to my younger self, I'd say just don't take everything so seriously. I'm one to really take stuff seriously because I want so much for myself. I feel like that strips away from other opportunities that I could also be creating for myself. So I just say stop taking life so seriously, like just vibe. And for my future self, I feel like I make a lot happen for myself. Granted, it's not just me. I have a great support system, people around me that I have top tier. Like, I didn't get here by myself, but I know I can make stuff happen for myself. So I don't really have too much to say for my future self other than to make it happen. Like, I know I can make it happen. I know it's gonna happen for me, so I just gotta make it happen. Dream car. Here's my plan. I feel like when I get some money for real, I really want a pink G-Wagon, or I'm gonna get a pink Hellcat. So when I make it happen, I'm gonna come back to this video and play the clip, and then we're gonna fast forward to that, and I'm gonna be like, yeah, I told y'all. Okay, so now we're getting into the questions that deal with school. If you don't know, there we go. I go to Georgia State in Atlanta. I just finished my freshman year. I'm going into my sophomore year. First question, Georgia or Mississippi? Mississippi, of course, my family's here. Like, I have some friends here. That's just always gonna be here. And Georgia is Georgia. It's college. It's just 2 completely different things. So I feel like I need them for different reasonings. So it's not something you can really compare. So how has my freshman experience been at GSU? Honestly, I had a really good freshman year. Really wasn't even planning on applying to Georgia State. I was scared more so because I didn't know anybody going, and so I knew I was going to be around all new people, but I had a lot of family in Atlanta, so you know, it balanced out. So when I went, I was like, I'm going to make it a thing to get myself out there. I'm going to make it a thing to meet people, make friends. Like, everybody's going to know my name by the time the year ends. Making friends was fairly easy for me, and I think that's more because all the dorms at GSU are co-ed, so I had boys and girls on my floor. Like, my friend group got together my first day there. Personally, I haven't really had any problems there. My first semester, I'm not gonna lie, I was going through it because I'm very family oriented, so I'm used to being around my family every day. First semester was really about getting adjusted to being in Atlanta. I had a good support system from my friends there. I had met other people, like people that I'm friends with, people that I'm cool with, acquaintances, I might see them walk into class and say hey, and that's all the relationship we have. But it's just little stuff like that that kept me going. I did good in school, that was another thing. So by second semester, I was pretty adjusted to being there. So going to college in Atlanta, that's just an experience in itself. Like, it's just something I can't really describe. Like, you just gotta be there, you know? Being away from it, being able to sit on how my first year went, I'd give it like a 9. Like, I had a really good first year, but I just feel like sophomore year is gonna be so much better. Like, I know how stuff is, I know people, I'm gonna meet some more people. Like, it's just, we just gonna have a good time. What's been my biggest takeaway from college? I feel like college showed me to stop taking stuff so seriously. Just chill, vibe, relax. Like, it's cool, everything's gonna work out how it's supposed to work out. I don't know if that's like what I expected to take away from college, but that's what happened. What was a rude awakening I had at Georgia State? I feel like my rude awakening had nothing to do with Georgia State. It had more to do with home. High school stuff was still following me to college. I wasn't really sure on why, because I barely talked to anybody from high school. So there was no reason for me to even be involved or for my name to be involved in stuff. Even coming back home for the summer, stuff happened. All of that was a rude awakening for me. Like, that's just not something I have to deal with, and the fact that it's getting brought up again, the fact that I'm still in it somehow, like, that shouldn't be happening. I just had to be more picky about who I was surrounding myself with. What I gave energy to was a big thing too. What I gave attention to. Like, there's just a lot of stuff that doesn't need attention. It just didn't matter to me anymore. Especially when I realized I wasn't the problem in a lot of situations. Like, there's just no reason for us to still be on this. So that was a rude awakening for me. So I didn't really let any of that affect my time at Georgia State. That was my rude awakening. That's all I'm gonna say about it. Craziest experience at GSU. I be having experiences that remind me where I am. I don't know, like walking back downtown Atlanta at like 12 a.m. trying to go to the dorm, go to the dining hall. It's just like small stuff like that. All the crazy stuff gets normalized so quickly, and it's not even a crazy bad, like it could be crazy good stuff. Content, people having fashion shows in the green space, like celebrities coming in and out, on and off campus, like that stuff is just like, oh, I go to Georgia State, like what do I expect? Being from Mississippi going to Georgia, at first I was like, what is happening? But as time went on, I'm like, oh, it's just where I go to school. Advice that I give someone that's considering or going to Georgia State: seize every opportunity you can. One thing I will say about Georgia State is that it does a great job at giving students opportunities. It's more about you taking them. So that's one thing I will say about my freshman year. I didn't take on all the opportunities that I could have or that I should have. Which is one thing going into sophomore year I now know, because I was more focused on getting adjusted. If you're going to Georgia State, if you're considering going to Georgia State, like, you're going to be presented with so many opportunities, so many things that you can make happen for yourself with Georgia State's leverage. It's just more about taking it. So definitely take every opportunity that's handed to you. For the most part, everybody's cool at Georgia State. So becoming acquainted with a lot of people, I will say, has benefited me personally. Being acquainted with a lot of people has made me feel a lot more comfortable being there, especially as someone out of state. And then it's like, everybody does everything at Georgia State. So even getting acquainted with somebody, that's building connections, building more people that you know, building your profile. Like, people are gonna know you and you're gonna know people. So I'd say just getting yourself out there would be probably the biggest advice that I can give you. So yeah, that was my last question. I really like doing this because I'm realizing how much of a yapper I am. Hope y'all enjoyed getting to know me a little better. Hope that kind of provided a little more information about myself, because I know some of those questions were random, but hope y'all feel like we're friends now, because we are friends. Thank y'all for watching. Make sure you like and subscribe. Make sure you comment down below. Just tell me something random. I don't know. Y'all do that anyways. Let me know what y'all want to see next. And yeah, just thank y'all for watching. All right, bye y'all. See y'all next week.